It's Elvire, and I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about gratitude. I started a gratitude journal, and probably many of you have done the same. And you start it and you do it for a week or two, and well, very honestly, it somehow gets shuffled on the desk and you forget about it and you don't feel good about it. So that was the same thing that happened to me. I started it a couple of weeks ago again, and it got lost in the shuffle of the paper on my desk. And I decided this morning, as I was moving around stuff, I went like, oh, there it is again. How could I possibly forget? Now, I give thanks and I'm grateful in my head all day long. However, it is a different ball game when you write it down, especially when, like, at a certain point you don't feel so good about yourself or you feel a little bit down. Just grab that journal and read again what you're grateful for. Or you can write it down, and once you've written it down, then read it again and just really truly feel it. How does it feel? All the things that you have manifested in your life, that you have received in your life. And as I'm sitting here in my office, I look around, I look at the wall in front of me, I see all sorts of inspiring words and slogans on the wall, and I go like, yep, that's exciting. I've learned all of that from the seminars that I've attended, from the books that I've read. So let me be grateful for the fact that I can see, that I can hear, that I can understand all of that. That I had the money, and I still have the money, to go to seminars, to go to trainings. I still have the money to purchase books. Or if I don't immediately want to buy them, I get them from the library. That means I have a car, so I have money to pay for my car and for my gas. How blessed I am, how grateful I am for all of that. I don't have to walk, especially not in this hot city of Phoenix. I am in my cool office. That means I have my air conditioning going, so my bill is paid. That's great. I feel clean. I am clean because I took a shower this morning and I got out of bed, a beautiful bed that rested me. And we so often take all these little things for granted. But, I had some little crackies today. I made my own crackies, so I nibbled on some crackies. I had a wonderful coffee appointment with two women. One was a friend, the other one is a new friend. How blessed I am. We talked on the cell phone. How blessed I am. I have a cell phone. That's all those little things. I still don't completely know how it works, but it'll come. I was working on my computer. I was working on Facebook. I was doing a couple of things. I figured out a couple of new tricks. Yay! Happy about that. I wrestled myself through it. I said, I am going to learn this trick. So I'm grateful for the fact that I took the time to do that. These are all things that we forget about. Just like getting up out of your chair without needing somebody to help you. Now those are, for me, those are a matter of choice. Everything that is not functioning well in your body is a choice that you've made. This may sound harsh for some people, however, this is my opinion, this is my belief, so I'm allowed to say that on my own video. Whatever is ailing in the body is an expression of what is ailing in the mind. Don't ask me. Do your own research and check in with many, many experts, much bigger experts than me, who have come to this conclusion, who have read it, who have learned it, who have heard it. It goes back so many, many, many years. Decades, centuries it goes back. So I am grateful for this beautiful house that I live in. I am grateful for my beautiful husband. I'm grateful for so many things. And I know that I like to remind sometimes people. And here in America we have this habit of going like, hey, how are you? And it's just a slogan that people scream, but they don't really want to know, hey, how are you? And I sometimes say, you really want to know? No, thank you. Or when somebody asks, so how are you today? And I go like, you know what? I am so blessed. I'm fantastic. I'm above ground. I have somebody who loves me. I have a means to make money. I live in a relatively free country. I have beautiful climate. I have beautiful friends. I'm healthy. What more can I wish for? And people sometimes look at me, or most of the time they look at me and they go like, whoa, what were you drinking this morning? And I go like, you know what? No, it's not. It's the same thing every time. I'm just happy to wake up in the morning. I'm happy to know that I've got a lot of things on my plate to do. Most often not enough time. That's what I tell my husband. Your job today is to stop the clock. Just hold that, because I have so many things to do. And I'm just so blessed that I have so many things that I can do, that I desire to do, that I choose to do. I'm also blessed that I can determine when I don't want to do anything, because I do have my own business. I'm an entrepreneur. I can determine when I want to work and when I don't want to work. Sometimes an entrepreneur gets carried away, like me, and works like 12, 14 hours easily per day. I'm thinking 24 hours about my business, and that's a blessing, because it keeps my mind very alert. It keeps my mind in the creative mode, and everything that comes along, it's interesting. I was talking to another friend last week. I had some ideas, and I just said something, and she said, well, have you thought of this? Or I can see you doing that. And it was all along the line that I was thinking. So I was attracting similar kind of thoughts. And I went like, wow, isn't that interesting? Am I not blessed? I was grateful. And I told her, I said, wow, that's fantastic. I hadn't thought of that, but you know what? I could just probably fit that in perfectly. And this is all for me to create a life where I am assisting others with their life, because I am a service-minded person. That's my business. I deliver a service. I have a service. I have a fun and easy way to generate cash flow online, on the internet. That's what I do. That's my passion. Either you want to, improve the visibility of your own company, or you want to help others do that. I can help you in both ways. So there are more things than I can possibly list here that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I figured out how to clean the shades in front of my windows, how to do that without breaking my back. So many things. It's the creativity that I love, that I have. My creativity in cooking. Tonight is leftover night. I love it. I love leftovers. We call them liflafs. That's from the Dutch, liflafs, leftovers. And I'm just going to create a fantastic, simple, very nutritious, lean dinner. It's just fun. I love to be able to do these kind of things. And I don't have any challenges with the majority of the things that I fill my day with. I have some learning curves. Oh yes, I have some learning curves. But I also am surrounded with people who are willing to lend me a hand. And I feel very blessed about that. And at the same time, I am willing to lend them a hand. What you give out, you get back. And we all do that. And that works just perfect. So I just wanted to let you know how grateful I am for you, that you're watching my video. And maybe I planted a little seed. Maybe you feel like sitting back also for a moment and think about the things that you are grateful for. Maybe you even want to write them down. And if I have established that, if I have triggered that in you, then, I feel great. Then I really feel great. So leave me your feedback below. Let me know. Let me know if I stirred something or triggered something. You don't have to write a whole epistle, just a line. That would be great. And I appreciate that. And I thank you for coming to this blog, to this vlog, this video, and watching it. And I hope you will continue to do so. Thank you so much for listening to me for a moment. Thank you. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month. Create a wonderful life, because you are a wonderful person. Thank you.